Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draweth apace. 4 happy days brings in another moon. But only thinks how slow this old moon wanes.
4 days will quickly steep themselves into night, and 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like to a silver bow, new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword. I won thy love doing thee injuries. But I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, with reveling.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius, my noble lord. This man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander, and my gracious Duke. Be it so that this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with my child. With cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart, turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And my gracious Duke, be it so that she will not consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens, as she is mine. I may dispose of her, which shall be to this gentleman or to her death.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid, to you, your father should be as a god. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, wanting your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
When my father looked with my eyes.
Rather your eyes must with his judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I made bold, but I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case, if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or to abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires, and if you yield not to your father's will, you can endure the livery of a nun.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord, ere I will my virgin patent up.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me for everlasting bond of fellowship. On that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or else to wed Demetrius.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy crazed title to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Do you marry him?
Scornful Lysander, true, he hath my love, and what is mine, my love shall render him. And as she is mine, I do estate all of her unto Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well derived as he is well possessed. My love is more than his, my fortunes every way as fairly ranked. I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should not I then prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll avouch it to his head, made love to Nader's daughter Helena, and she, sweet lady, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess, I have heard as much. Demetrius, come and come, Aegeus. You shall go with me. I have some private schooling for you both. And for you, fair Hermia, look you arm yourself, whether you can fit your fancies to your father's will, by which no means may we extenuate, to death or to a vow of single life. Come, Hippolyta.
Ay me! For aught that I could ever hear, could ever read by tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth.
Let us teach our trial patience.
A good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens is her house remote 7 leagues. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee. And to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me then, steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the wood, a league without the town, there will I stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, in that same place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee. My good Helena, whither away?
Call you me fair? That fair
fair again unsay. Demetrius loves your fair, oh happy fair! Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius's heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns would teach my smiles such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers could such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, dear Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty would that fault were mine.
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander myself shall fly this place.
Helen, to you our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night, when Phoebe doth behold her silvery visage in the watery glass, decking with liquid pearl the bladed grass, a time when lovers' flights doth still conceal, through Athens' gates have we devised to steal.
And in the woods where you and I upon pink primrose bed were often wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsel sweet, there my Lysander and myself shall meet. And then from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow. Pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander. We must starve our sight from lovers' food until morrow deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dote on you.
How happy some o'er other some can be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she, but what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he do know. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eyne, he hailed down oaths that he was only mine. And when this hail some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved in showers of oaths did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then into the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her, and for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But here mean I to enrich my pain, to have his sight thither and back again.
Are we all met? You were best to call them generally, man by man, according to the script.
This is the scroll of every man's name which is thought fit through all Athens to play in our interlude before the Duke and the Duchess on their wedding day at night.
First, good Peter Quince, let's say what the name of the play is, what it treats on, name the actors, and so go to a point.
Mary, our play is The Most Lamentable Comedy and Most Cruel Death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A most wondrous piece, I assure you. Now, call forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Nick Bottom, the Weaver.
I name what part I am for and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself most gallant for love.
That will ask for some tears in the true performing of it. If I do, let the audience take to their eyes, for I will move storms to the rest. Yet my chief humor is for a tyrant. I could play Hercules rarely. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates. Amphibious car shall shine from far and make and mar the foolish fates. That was lofty. Now I am best players.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe, a wandering knight?
It is the woman that Pyramus must love.
Nay, faith, let me not play a woman. I have a beard. Come here.
If I may hand my face, let me play Thisbe too. I shall speak in a monstrously voice. Thisne! Thisne!
No, you must play Pyramus. And Flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the tinker.
Here, in accordance.
You, Pyramus's father, myself, Thisbe's father, Snug, the joiner, you, the lion's part, and I hope this is a play well fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you if it be given me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
Oh, let me play the lion's part. I will roar, that will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar so that the Duke himself will say, let him roar again, let him roar again.
You should do it too terribly. You would fright the Duchess and the ladies, that they would shriek. And that would be enough to hang us all.
That would hang us, every mother's son.
Ah, but I will aggravate my voice, that I will roar as gently as any sucking dog. I will roar as if I were a nightingale.
You may play no part but Pyramus, for Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a most proper man that you would find in a summer's day, a most lovely gentleman-like man. Therefore, you must need play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it.
Masters, here are your parts, and I am to entreat you, request you, and desire you to con them by tomorrow night, and meet me in the palace wood, a mile without the town. There we will rehearse. I pray you, masters, fail me not.
There we will rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Masters, take pains, be perfect. Adieu.
How now, spirit? Whither wander you?
Over hill, over dale, through a brush, through a briar, over park, over pale, through a flood, through a fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's sphere. And I serve the fairy queen to do her orbs upon the green. Farewell, thou love of spirits, all be gone. Our queen and all our elves come here anon.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight, for Oberon is passing, fell in wrath, for that she in her attendant hath a lovely boy, stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling, and Oberon would have the child, knight of his trade, to trace the forests wild. But she perforce withholds the boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. And now, they never meet in grove or green, by fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen. But they do square for fear that all the elves creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape and make him quite, or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow. Are you not he that frightens the maidens of the villagery? Those that call you hobgoblin and sweet Puck. You do their work and they shall have good luck. Are you not he?
Thou speakest all right. I am that merry wanderer of the night. But Rune Fairy, here comes Oberon.
And here my mistress. Would that he were gone.
Ew, met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What, jealous Oberon? Fairies, skip hence, I have forsworn his bed in company.
Tarry! Rash wanton, am I not thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. Why art thou here, but that, forsooth, the bouncing Amazon, your buskinned mistress and your warrior love, to Theseus must be wedded, and you come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus for shame, Titania, glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus?
These are the forgeries of jealousy. And never since the middle summer spring met we on hill and dale, forest or mead, to dance our ringlets to the whistling wind. But with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore the winds, piping to us in vain, as in revenge, have sucked up from the sea contagious fogs, which, falling in the land, have every pelting river made so proud that they have overborne their continents. and thorough this distemperature we see the seasons alter. The spring, the summer, the childing autumn, angry winter, change their wonted liveries, and the mazed world, by their increase, now knows not which is which. And this same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me.
Give me that boy.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies away. We shall chide downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck, come hither. Thou rememberest, since once I sat upon a promontory and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back uttering such dulcet and harmonious breath that the rude sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea maid's music.
I remember.
That very time I saw, but thou couldst not, flying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid, all armed. A certain aim he took at a fair vestal throned by the west, and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow, as it should pierce 100,000 hearts. But I might see young Cupid's fiery shaft quenched in the chaste beams of the watery moon, and the imperial thunderess passed on in maiden meditation, fancy-free. Yet marked I where the bolts of Cupid fell. It fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple with love's wound, and maidens call it love in idleness. Fetch me that flower. The herb I showed thee once, the juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid will make man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me that herb, and be thou here again ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing she waking looks upon, be it on lion, bear, wolf, or bull, on meddling monkey or on busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. But who comes here? I'm invisible and will overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay, the other slayeth me. Thou toldest me they were stolen unto this wood, and get thee gone and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not in the plainest English tell you, I do not nor cannot love you?
And even for that do I love you the more. I am your spaniel, and Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Use me but as your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me. Only give me leave, unworthy as I am, to follow you. What worth or place can I beg in your love? And yet a place of high respect with me, to be used as you used your dog.
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look upon you.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
You do impeach your modesty too much. To leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one who loves you not. To trust the ill opportunity of the night and the rich counsel of a desert place with the rich worth of your virginity.
Your virtue is my privilege, for that it is not night when I do see your face.
I'll run from thee, hide in the brakes, and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wildest have not such a heart as you!
I will not stay thy questions. Let me go. Or, if thou intendest to follow me, do not believe but that I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
Aye, in the temple, the town, the field, you do me mischief! Fie, Demetrius! Your wrongs do set a scandal on my sex! We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed and we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee and make a heaven of hell to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower there? Welcome, wanderer.
Aye, there it is.
I pray thee give it me. I know a bank where the wild thyme blows, where oxlips and the nodding violet grows. There sleeps Titania some time of the night, lulled in these flowers with dances and delights. With the juice of this I'll streak her eyes, make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know him by the Athenian garments he hath on. Affect it with some care, that he may prove more fond on her than she upon her love, and look thou meet me ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Come now, around to a fairy song. Sing me now to sleep, then to your offices and let me rest.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake, be it ounce or cat or bear, hard or boar with bristled hair, in thy eye what shall appear when thou wakest? It is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood. And, to speak troth, I have forgot our way. We'll rest us, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you a bed, for I upon this bank shall rest my head.
One turf will serve as pillow for us both. One bed, one heart, two bosoms, and one trough.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear. Lie further off, do not lie yet so near.
Take the sense, sweet of my innocence. Love takes the meaning in love's conference. Then, by your side, no bedroom me deny. In lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very pretty. Now much beshew my manners and my pride if Hermia meant to say Lysander lied. But, gentle friend, in love, in courtesy, lie further off, in human modesty.
Here is my bed. Sleep give thee all his rest.
With half that wish the wisher's eyes can press.
Forest have I gone, but Athenian found I none. And whose eyes I might approve this flower's force and stirring love. Night and silence. Who is here? Reeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master said, despiseth the Athenian maid. And here the maiden, sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Pretty soul, she durst not lie near this lack love, this kill courtesy. Churl, upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid sleep thy seat on his island. So wake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Stay, though thou kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee hence, and do not taunt me thus.
Oh, wilt thou, darkling, leave me? Do not so.
Stay on thy peril. I alone will go.
I am out of breath in this fond chase. The more is my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia, wheresoe'er she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. But who is here? Lysander on the ground? Dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire will I for thy sweet sake.
Do not say so, Lysander. Say not so. What though he love your Hermia, Lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena do I love. Who will not change a raven for a dove?
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve this scorn? Good troth, you do me wrong, good sooth you do, in such disdainful manner me to woo. Oh, that a lady of one man refused should of another therefore be abused.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayst thou come Lysander near. And all your powers address your love and might to honor Helen and to be her knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me! Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast. Cry me for pity. What a dream was here. Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Methought a serpent eat my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander? What? Removed? Lysander, Lord! What? Out of hearing? Gone? No sound. No word. No. Then I well perceive you are not nigh. Either death or you. I'll find immediately.
Are we all met?
Patty, Patty. Here's a marvelous, convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall serve as our stage, this hawthorn brake our tiring house, and we shall do it here as we will do it before the Duke. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, enter, and after you have spoken your speech, enter into that brake, and so every man according to his cue.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here, so near the cradle of the fairy queen? What? A play toward? I'll be an auditor. An act or two, perhaps, if I see cause.
Pyramus, enter. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious savor,
Odors. Odors.
Odors. Odors. Savor sweet. So have thy breath, thy Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice I hear. Stay thou but here while, and by I will to thee appear.
A stranger Pyramus that never play here.
Must I speak now?
Marry must you. For you must understand that he goes off to see a voice that he had heard, and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, of color like red rose on triumphant briar, as truest horse that yet would never tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb.
Ninnis's tomb, man, why you must not speak that yet. That you answer to Pyramus. You speak all your part at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter. Your cue is past. It is never tire.
Oh, as truest horse that yet would never tire.
Oh, monk.
If I were fair, Thisbe, I were only thine.
Oh, monstrous. Oh, strange. We are haunted masters. Why, masters? Help.
I'll follow you! I'll lead you about around, through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar. Sometimes a horse I'll be, sometime a hound. Aha! A headless bear, sometime a fire. And neigh, and grunt, and bark, and roar. Like hound, horse, hog, bear. Fire. At every turn.
Why do they run away? This is a neighbor of them to make me a beard.
Oh, bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
Bless thee, bottom. Bless thee. Thou art translated.
I see their neighbor in this. This is to make an ass of me. To fright me if they could. But I will not stir from this place. I will walk up and down here and I will sing so that they shall hear I am not afraid. The woozle cock so black of hue, with orange tawny bill.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
The throstle with his notes so true, the wren with little quill.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored of thy note, so is mine eye enthralled to thy shape, and thy fair virtue's force perforce doth move me on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, we should have little reason for that. Yet, to say the least, love and reason keep little company together nowadays.
Thou art wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so, neither. If I had enough wit to get me out of this wood, I'd have enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my state, and I do love thee. Therefore, go with me. Peas blossom, cobweb, moth, and mustard seed.
Ready!
And I!
And I.
And I. Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks and gambol in his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries. The honey bags steal from the humblebees. Nod to him, elves, and do him courtesies.
Hail, mortal.
Hail.
Hail!
Hail.
I cry your worship's mercy. Heartily, I beseech your worship's name.
Peas blossom.
I shall desire you more acquaintance, good Master Peas Blossom. Your name, good sir.
Cobweb.
I shall desire you more acquaintance too. beseech you.
Mustard seed.
Good master mustard seed.
Come, wait upon him. Lead him to my byre. Tie up my love's tongue. Bring him silently.
It appears that nothing has changed. How now, mad spirits?
My mistress with the monster is in love. Near to her close and consecrated bower, while she was in a dull and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals that work for bread upon Athenian stalls, were met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus's nuptial day. And the shallowest thick skin of the barren sort, who Pyramus presented in their sport, forsook his seat and entered in a break. When I did him, at his advantage take an ass's knoll, fix it on his head. Anon his Thisbe must be answered, and forth by mimic comes, when they him spy, as wild geese that the creeping fowler eye, or russet painted shops, many in sort, rising and cawing at the gun's report, sever themselves, and madly sweep the sky. So, at his sight, away his fellows fly, and at our stamp, here over and over one falls. He murder cries, and help from Athens calls. I led them on in this distracted fear, and left sweet Pyramus translated there. When, in that moment, so it came to pass, did I wait, and straightway loved an ass!
This falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet lashed the Athenian's eyes with the love juice, as I did bid thee do?
Oh, I took him sleeping, that is finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side, that when she waked, of force she must be eyed.
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
Oh, why rebuke you him that love you so? Lay breath so bitter upon your bitter foe.
Now would I chide, but I should do thee worse. For thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, the sun was not so true unto the day as he to me. Would he have stolen away from sleeping Hermia? It cannot be, but thou hast murdered him. So should a murder look, so dead, so grim.
So should the murdered look, and so should I, pierced through the heart with your stern cruelty.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Ah, Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I had rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog, out, cur! Thou drivest me past the bounds of a maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth never be numbered among men.
You spend your passion on a misprized mood. I'm not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead for aught I can tell.
I pray thee, then tell me he is well.
And, if I could, what should I get therefore?
A privilege, never to see me more. And from thy hated presence part I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There is no following her in this fierce vein. Thus, here for a while shall I remain.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite and laid the love juice on some true love sight. About the wood go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens look thou find. By some illusion see thou bring her here, all charm his eyes again she do appear.
I go, look how I go, swifter than the arrow from Tartar's bow.
Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery, sink an apple of his eye. When his love he doth despite, let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of our ferry band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside. The noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Why should you think that I should woo in scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears. Look, when I vow, I weep. And vows so born in their nativity, all truth appears.
These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her over?
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none in my mind. Now you give her over.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helena, goddess, nymph, perfect, divine.
Spite! Oh, hell! I see you all are bent to set against me for your merriment. You both are rivals and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena?
You are unkind, Demetrius, be not so, for you love Hermia, this you know I know. And here, with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love I yield you up my part. And yours of Helena, to me bequeath, whom I do love and will do till my death.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I will not. If e'er I had love for her, all that love is gone.
Thou art not by mine eye, Lysander, found. My ear, I think it has brought me to thy sound. But why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay, whom love doth press to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, that would not let him by. Fair Helena, who more engilds the night than all yon fiery O's and eyes of light. Why seek'st thou me? Could not this make thee know the hate I bear thee made me leave thee so?
You speak not as you think. It cannot be.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me with this foul derision?
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not, it seems that you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander, as in scorn, to follow me and praise my eyes and face? And with your other love, Demetrius, who even but now did spurn me with his foot, to call me goddess, nymph, divine, and rare?
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do persever, counterfeit sad looks, make mouths upon me when I turn my back. But fare ye well, 'tis partly my own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
Stay, gentle Helena, hear my excuse, my love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Whoa, excellent!
Sweet, do not scorn her so.
If she cannot entreat, I will contend.
Thou canst compel no more than she entreats. Helen, I love thee, by my life I do.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou sayest so, withdraw and prove it too.
Quick, come.
Lysander, whereto tends all this?
Hang off, thou cat, thou bird, vile thing let loose, or I will shake thee from me like a serpent. Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I would I had your bond. I'll not trust your word.
What? Should I hurt her? Strike her? Kill her dead? Although I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
What? Can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me wherefore? Am not I Hermia? Not you, Lysander? Since that you have loved me, yet since that you have left me. In earnest, shall I say?
I, by my life, and never did desire to see thee more. Therefore, be out of hope, of question, of doubt, be certain, nothing truer. 'Tis no jest that I do hate thee, and love Helena.
Oh me, you canker blossom, you thief of love. What, have you come by night and stolen my love's heart away from him?
Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you!
Puppet! Why so? Aye, that way goes the game. Now I perceive she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height, and with her personage, her
maypole, speak! How low am I? I am not yet so low, but that my nails cannot reach into thine eyes!
Oh, not strike me! You perhaps may think because she is something lower than myself that I can match her.
Lower! Hark! Again!
Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, Hermia. Let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am.
Why, get you gone! Who is it that hinders you?
Foolish heart that I leave here behind.
What? With Lysander?
With Demetrius!
Be not afraid. She shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, she shall not, though you take her part.
Oh, when she's angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when we went to school. And though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little! Again! Nothing but low and little. Why will you suffer her to flout me thus? Let me come at her!
Get you gone, you dwarf! You hindering minimus of Knotgrass me, you bee, you acorn!
Let her alone. Speak not of Helen.
Now follow if thou darest to try whose right of thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow me? Nay, I'll go with thee. Cheek by jowl.
Hey, go not back!
I will not trust you, nor I stay in your cursed company. Your hands are quicker than mine for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away.
I'm amazed. I know not what to say.
This is thy negligence. Still, thou mistakest, or else committest thy knaveries willfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook.
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. Hide, therefore, Robin, overcast the night, and lead these testy rivals so astray as one come not within another's way, till o'er their brows death counterfeiting sleep with leaden legs and batty wings doth creep. Then crush this herb into Lysander's eye, whose liquor hath such virtuous property as to remove from thence all error with his might, and make his eyeballs roll with wonted sights. When they next wake, all this derision shall seem a dream, and fruitless vision. Whilst I in this affair do thee employ, I'll to my queen, and beg of her Indian boy. Then I will her charmed eye release from monster's view, and all things shall be peace. But notwithstanding haste, make no delay. We may yet effect this business ere day.
Up and down, up and down. I will lead them up and down. I'm feared in field and town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one. Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now.
Here, villain, drawn and ready. Where art thou?
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then to plainer ground.
Speak again, Lysander. Thou runaway, thou coward. Art thou fled? Speak. In some bush? Where doth thou hide thy head?
Come, recreant, come, thou child. I'll whip thee with a rod.
Yea, art thou there?
Follow my voice. We'll try no manhood here. He goes before me and still dares me on. When I come where he calls, then he is gone. The villain is much lighter heeled than I. I follow him fast, but faster he did fly. That fallen am I in dark uneven way, and here will rest me. Come, thou gentle day.
He runs before me, shifting every place, and dare not stand nor look me in the face. Where art thou now? Come hither, I am here. Nay then, thou mockest me. Thou shalt buy this deer if ever thy face by daylight see. Now, go. Faintness constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold bed. By day's approach, look to be visited.
Oh, weary night, a long and tedious night. Abate thy hour. Shine comforts from the east, that I may back to Athens by daylight, from these that my poor company detest. Sleep that shuts up sorrow's eye, steal me a while from mine own company.
Yet but 3? Come one more. 2 of both kinds make up 4.
Never so weary, never so in woe, bedabbled with dew and torn with briars. I can no further crawl, no further go. My legs can keep no pace with my desires. Here will I rest me till the break of day. Heaven's shield Lysander, if they mean a fray.
On the ground, sleep sound. Reply to your eye, gentle lover, remedy. When thou wakest, let love forbid. Take true delight in thy eyelid. And the country proverb known, that every man should take his own, with thy waking shall be shown. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill, and man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well.
It's intermission, folks.
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery bed, while I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy smooth head, and kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peas Blossom?
Ready!
Scratch my head, Peas Blossom. Where's Monsieur Cobweb?
Ready.
Monsieur Cobweb, the good Monsieur. Get your weapons in hand and kill me a red-hipped tumblebee on top of the thistle. And bring me the honey bag. Where's Master Mustard Seed?
Ready. What's your will?
Nothing, but to help Cavalier Cobweb to scratch. As to the barber's monsieur, one thinks I'm marvelously hairy about the face.
Oh, say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat. I have a venturous fairy that shall seek the squirrel's hoard and fetch thee new nuts.
Methinks, mistress, I'd rather have a handful or 2 of dried peas. Let none of your people stir me. Had an exposition to sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone, and be always away. So doth the woodbine the sweet honeysuckle gently twist. The female ivy so doth enrings the barky fingers of the elm. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage now I do begin to pity, for meeting her of late behind the wood, seeking sweet favors from this hateful fool, I did upbraid her and fall out with her. I then did ask of her Indian boy, which straight she gave me, with her fairy send him to my bower in fairyland. And now I have the boy, I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. And Puck, take the transformed scalp from off the head of the Athenian swine that he awakening when the others do, may all to Athens back again repair, and think no more of this night's vexations, but a dream. But first, I will release the fairy. Seest thou was wont to be? Seest thou was wont to see? Now wake
My Oberon, what visions have I seen when you thought I was enamored of an ass?
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? Oh, how mine eyes do loathe his visage now.
Now, when thou wakest, thine own fool's eyes peep.
Come, my queen, take hands with me. We'll rock the ground whereon these sleepers be. Now thou and I are new in amity, and will tomorrow night solemnly dance into Theseus' house triumphantly. And blessed to all friends.
Fairy King, attend and mark! I do hear the morning lark.
Then, my queen, in silent side trip we after the night's shade. We the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that I, sleeping here, was found with these mortals on the ground.
What gifts are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep on the ground. This Lysander, this Helena, old Nader's Helena, this Demetrius is. I wonder if they're being here together.
Good morrow, friends. St. Valentine's is past. But in these woodbirds but coupled now. I pray you all stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. What comes to gentle concord in the world?
My lord, as yet I swear I cannot truly say how I came here. Yet now I do bethink me, so it is. I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to, without the peril of the Athenian
Enough, enough, my lord, you have enough. I beg the law upon his head. They would have stolen away Demetrius, they would, thereby to have defeated you and me. Of my consent that she should be
My
your
lord,
wife.
I know not by what power, but by some power it is. My love to Hermia melted as the snow. The object and desire of my affections is Helena alone. To her I was betrothed, there I saw Hermia. But as in sickness I did loathe this food. Yet, as in health, come to my natural taste. Now I do wish it, want it, and long for it, and will forevermore be true.
Aegeus, I will overbear your will, for in the temple by and by with us these couples shall be eternally knit. Away with us to Athens, 3 and 3, and we'll hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, Hippolyta.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that we had sleep, we dream. Do you not think the Duke was here and bade us to follow him?
Yea, and my father.
And Hippolyta.
Why then, we are awake. Let us go, and by the way, let us recount of our dreams.
When my cue comes, call me. My next is most fair, Pyramus. Hey ho. Beat a quince. Flute, the bellows mender. Snout, the tinker. Starveling. God's my life. Stolen hence and left me asleep. I have had a most rare vision. A dream. Past what a man to say what dream it was. Thought I was, there is no telling what. He thought I was, he thought I had. But man is a patchet fool if he were to go about and say what he thought I had. The eyes of man hath not heard, the ears of man hath not seen, the hands hath not tasted, the tongue hath not conceived, and the heart hath not reported what my dream was. I shall with Peter Quince write a ballad of this dream, and it shall be called Bottom's Dream. For it hath no bottom. And I shall sing it in the latter end of the play before the Duke.
Masters, the Duke is coming from the temple, and there is 2 or 3 lords and ladies more married.
Have you sent to Bottom's house? Is he come home yet?
He cannot be heard of. Out of doubt he is transported.
If he come not, then the play is marred. It goes not forward, doth it?
It is not possible. There's no man in all of Athens that can discharge Pyramus but he.
No, he has simply the best wit of any handicraftsman in Athens.
Where are these lads? Where are these hearts?
Bottom, O most courageous day, O most happy hour.
Masters, I am to discourse wonders to you. But ask me not what they are, for if I told you I am no true Athenian.
Let us hear, sweet Bottom.
Not a word of me. But I will tell you that the Duke hath dined. Every man look over his part. Get your apparel together. For long and short, our play is preferred. Go, away, masters. No more words.
Come now, what masks, what dances shall we have to wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime? Where is our usual manager of mirth? Call Philostrate.
Here, mighty Theseus.
Say, what abridgments have you for this evening?
This is a script of how many forks are right.
The battle with the centaurs, to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. We'll have none of that. A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe, very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical, tedious and brief. That is hot ice and wondrous strange snow. Who are they to play it?
Hard-handed men from Athens that never labored in their minds till now.
And I will hear it.
No, my lord, I have heard it over, and it is nothing. Nothing in the world at all.
I will hear that play. Go bring them in.
I love not to see wretchedness or charge.
Why, gentlemen, you shall see no such thing.
He says they can do nothing in this kind.
Rather the kinder we to give them thanks for nothing.
So please, your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
Gentles, perchance you wander at this show, but wander on till truth makes all things plain. This man is Pyramus. If you would know, this beauteous lady, Thisbe, is certain. This man with lime and rough cast doth present wall, that vile wall which these lovers did sunder, and through wall's chink for souls they are content to whisper, at which let no man wander. This man with lanthorn, dog, and bush of thorn presenteth moonshine, for if you would know, by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn. To meet at Ninus' tomb, there to woo this grisly beast once lion hight by name. Thisbe, coming first by night, did scare away, or rather did affright, and as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which lion vile with bloody mouth did stain. And on comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, to find his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain. And then, with bloody, blameful blade, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast. And Thisbe, tarrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. And for all the rest, let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain, at large discourse, well, here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion be to speak.
One lion may, what many asses do.
In this same interlude, it doth befall that I, one Snout by name, present a wall. And such a wall as I would have all of you think, that had in it a cranny, hole, or chin, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did whisper often, very secret. This loam, this rough cast, and this stone doth show that I'm that same wall. The truth is so. And this the cranny is, right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to despair.
Would you desire a line of hair to speak better?
No wonder, my lord. I never heard a wittier discourse.
But here comes Pyramus. Silence.
Oh, grim look night, oh night with you so black, oh night which ever art when day is not, oh night, alack, 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 I fear my Thisbe's promises forgot. Oh wall, oh sweet, oh lovely wall, thou standest between her father's ground and mine. Oh wall, oh sweet, oh lovely wall, wilt thou show me thy chink, that I may blink through with mine eye? Thanks, courteous wall, Jove shield thee well for this. But what I see, no Thisbe do I see, O wicked wall through whom I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall methinks being sensible should curse again.
No, in truth, sir, he should not. That is Thisbe's view, and she is to enter. Trust me, it shall fall pat as I told you. Yonder she comes.
Oh, often hast thou heard my moans for parting my dear Pyramus and me. My lips have often kissed thy stones with lime and hermit empathy.
I see a voice. Now I will to the chink and see if I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My love, thou art me.
Think what thou wilt, for I am thy lover's grace. Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
I kiss the wall's hole, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou meet me straightway at any stoon?
Tie line, tie down, I come without delay.
Thus have I, wall, my part to start so, and being done, away wall doth go.
The silliest stuff ever I heard.
But here come two noble beasts in, a man and a lion.
You ladies, you whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here, when lion wrath in wildest rage doth roar. Snap the joiner, am no lion's hell, nor else no lion's dam. For if I were to come with strife into this place, 'twere pity on my life.
A very gentle beast, and of a good conscience.
The very best of beasts, my lord, that e'er I saw.
But let us listen to the moon.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present.
He should have worn the horns on his head.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present. Myself the man in the moon you seem to be.
This is the greatest air of all the rest. The man should be put into the lanthorn. How else is it the man in the moon?
I'm a wary of this moon, what he would change.
Proceed, moon.
All that I have to say is to tell you that this lanthorn representeth the moon, myself the man in the moon, this thorn bush my thorn bush, and this dog my dog.
Why, all these things should be in the lanthorn, for all these things are in the moon. But, silence. Here comes Thisbe.
This is old Minnie's tomb. Where is my love?
Roar!
Well, Lord.
Well run, Thisbe.
Well shown, Minnie.
Sweet moon, I thank thee now for shining so bright. I thank thee for thine golden, glittering gleams. But stay, O sprite, but mark, poor knight, what dreadful dole is here. O dainty duck, O dear, Eyes, do you see? How can it be? The mantle is good, but what? Stained with blood? Approach, ye furies fell! Cut thread and drum! Quail, crush, conclude, and quell!
Pursue my heart, but I pity the man.
Oh, when didst nature's lines frame? The lion hath deflowered, my dear, which was the greatest dear to have looked, to have loved, and to have lived with cheer. Come, tears, confound, out sword and wound, the pap of Pyrrhus. I, that left pap, where the heart doth hop. Now I am dead. Now I am fled. Tongue, lose thy might. Moon, take thy flight. Now I die. Die.
Chance Moonshine is gone when Thisbe comes back and finds her lover.
She will find him by starlight, and here she comes, and thus her passion ends to play.
Asleep, my love? What? Dead, my dove? Oh, Pyramus, arise! Sleep, sleep, quite gone? Dead? Dead? A tomb must cover thy soiled eyes. These lily lips, this cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks are gone. Are gone. Lovers, make moan. His eyes were as green as leeks. Oh, sisters three, come, come to me, with hands as pale as milk. Lay them in gore, since you have shore, with shears his thread of silk. Tongue, not a word. Come, trusty sword. Come, blade, my breast improve. Oh. Thus, farewell, friends. Thus Thisbe ends. Adieu. Adieu. Adieu.
Moonshine and Lion are left to bury the dead.
And, Wall too.
No, the wall that parted their fathers has been torn down. Will it please you to see an epilogue?
No epilogue! I pray you, for your play hath need no excuse. The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12. Lovers to bed, 'tis almost fairy time.
Now until the break of day through this house each fairy stray. To the best bride bed will we, which by us shall blessed be, and the issue there create ever shall be fortunate. With this field do consecrate every fairy take his gate, and each several chamber bless throughout the palace with sweet peace. Trip away, make no stay, meet me all by break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, whilst these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme, no more yielding, but dream. Gentles, do not reprehend, if you pardon, we will mend, and, as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck, now to escape the serpent's tongue, and make amends ere long, else the puck a liar call. So good night, and to you all, give me your hands, if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.